Hello again everyone, welcome back to this series on how to draw iconic movie characters. Before we start, of course, if you haven't already done it, could you subscribe? Thank you very much. And also, ring that little bell icon if you want to know what's coming up next. Alright, well, the iconic character today is that cute little chap from Gremlins, Gizmo. And I'm going to draw his head at a slight angle, and his head is a kind of flattened oval shape. So if you do that, you know, with the line coming through the middle for his eyes, like that, that gives you the kind of start that you want, okay? Now, I'm going to do his eyes first. Large eyes, nice big expressive eyes. So start with the corner there, and then make a nice big curve, coming up like that, and then a much deeper curve for the bottom part of the eye coming up like that. See that? Quite large eye, and you get a bit of the eyelid coming in there. The pupil of the eye, again, quite big, looking to the side. Maybe see a little bit white there. But mainly, you've got the big shape there in the centre of the iris, and two highlights, one there and one there. Okay, I'm moving across now about the width of the eye. So start another one about here, and again a nice big curve coming up and flattening off a bit, and then a much deeper curve for the underside of the eye here. Like that. And again, the pupil coming in, looking to the side. A little bit of white showing at the corner. A nice big light pupil there, with highlight there and one there. Okay, and I'll also put another eyelid shape here. These eyelid shapes also kind of delineate the different colours. This is a kind of pale ochre colour against a reddish brown background here. Now, this part of his face is white, and there's a division line there coming down to his nose. Cute little nose, which is that kind of shape there, quite wide. Two little nostrils, one there, and then right below the middle of the nose is the top of the mouth, which is a kind of sharp curve, like that. And it slopes away and comes up like that. The other side does the same thing. You get that nice, almost cat-like quality. And a little chin just below it there. And actually got a little white beard on it as well. So you're not quite sure how old this character is. He looks very young, but could be quite old too. You never know. That's the intriguing thing about little Gizmo here. And then just from the corner of the nose, you get the almost like a cheek shape coming in, like that. Another one on the other side coming in across there. And then, as I said, there's light brown here and becomes dark brown here. So there's a kind of dividing line, goes up all the way around the eye and up to the top here. The darkness comes across there, and a little kind of dark line coming up here. And the top of the head, you get the hair shapes coming in, like that. Okay, I'll be colouring this, by the way, with coloured pencils, so I'm just putting this in as a kind of sketch for you just now. Now, on the other side, very wide ears. Big curve like that. With the top thickness there. And then, almost like butterfly wings, you know, really quite wide, like that. There's a shape there, and you got all these little lines coming in, and then the hair on his head extends into the ear a little bit there. And then you have the nice fuzzy cheek, and his curve coming in there. The other eye starts about here and goes up a bit higher. Goes up in that kind of shape there, quite high, double it up. Then you have the outside edge of the ear coming in there, down to another little fat cheek coming in about there. Okay, and the hair here extends into the ear like that. Okay, now to the body. His actual body starts just to the right of the chin here, and comes out in a nice little fat curve like that. Do that shape? And his arms are quite short and stubby. So we get that thickness there, and you get this is dark brown, bottom part is white. So you get that dividing line there, and then the white shape coming down, which is kind of fuzzy over his fingers. There, like that. And his fingers appear, his thumb appears first, coming in about there. Again, short, stubby fingers too, on there. Another one coming in there, like that, and behind there, the nail showing. Okay, the other arm sticks out the side here. Again, almost in a line with that, you get the dividing line between the dark brown and the white coming down there, and the white part coming in. Again, fuzzy line coming up over his hand. This time you see his thumb is coming in here like that with the nail, and then one finger coming in like that, other finger coming up underneath it there, and you get lines on his tummy there. Well, the hair, the back comes in a bit there, and there's a bit of the dark brown hair shape coming in here. Now his feet, again, quite broad, his legs, and very short. His tummy comes in under here like that, and his little hairy trousers, you know, quite wide at the bottom, bell bottom, hairy bell bottoms. And he got his toes here, 3 toes, 3 fingers. One there, and then one coming in there, one there, and another one's appearing in there. Okay, so that's it sketched in for you. What I'm going to do now, in fact, because I'm going to use colour pencils, tend to find that if you use colour pencils over the top of a soft black pencil like that, you tend to kind of smudge the colour. So what I'm going to do is get a pen, and I'm going to outline all these lines very finely, and rub out all the pencil lines, then I'll colour in. Okay. Okay, as you can see, I've outlined the whole shape with a fine black pen, and picked out the eyes, just the centre parts here in black. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to start with the colouring of the pale ochre parts, which are mainly in the ears, round about his mouth here, round at the top of his eye, his fingers and his toes. Okay, and I'm going to start with a kind of light, very pale golden brown colour, and just go over the ear shapes and the other ones, that kind of circular motion. Now I want it paler than this, so what I'm going to do is, once I've done that, I'll go over it with white. Now, this is slightly shiny, this little ridge here, so I'm going to put a bit of weight on the pencil there, and then leave a white line, and then just put another colour line along the top there, so you get a sense of it being three-dimensional. See that? Same with that one there. Now I get the white now, I'll overlay that ochre colour and the golden brown. Like that, yeah, it takes it down a bit. And I could even put a slightly bit more colour on top of that yet. But that's starting to go the way that I want it. But there's a bit of dark shading in here. So I'll take, let's say, a dark brown colour to this, and put a dark shading in here. Like that. It also needs a little bit of red through that, which I'll do in a second. So a bit of heavy weight on your pencil there, like that, and then a bit of shading just up the edge of the ear here. A few kind of lines going in towards the centre. Right, now I'm going to do exactly that with this shape and that shape. Right, as you can see, I worked on this ear the same as that one, but a little bit of slightly reddish brown colour through it, like that as well, on the edges here. And also in the mouth shape, I've left it lighter in the centre, because, you know, you get a curve, and either side will be slightly darker, so that's why I've shaded it in that slightly reddish brown colour on either side there. Maybe a bit more here. And underneath the nose shape, that'll be darker, so shade across there. And then take the lighter yellowy ochre and put a wee touch in there. Okay, so I'll now move down to the fingers and the toes, and darker as his fingers bend, and then light on top, like that, you see? Dark in there, and lighter on top. Okay, I've shaded in the basic for the hands and the feet. Moving back up here now, a bit of the yellowy ochre around the eyes, just a little touch. Okay, then I'm going to move on to the dark fur colour and start off with a little dark chocolate colour. So that will go in right across here, up to there, around there, this top bit here, up here, around here, and these parts on the top of his arms. So basically I'm just going to use a kind of circular motion like that and fill it in, because I'm going to put a colour on top. Okay, so I'll do that and catch you when I've done it. Right, I put that the dark areas in there, okay, and I'm now going to move on to the slightly lighter brown areas, starting with this area around his eye. I'm going to use this slightly reddish brown colour. Okay, so that fills in here, around that ochre shape around his eye, all the way around here. Goes in these two, reddens that bit up a bit, and also around the bottom of the ear, coming in there, and also a little touch under his chin there, okay, and also around here. I'm getting a darker colour and going over it eventually to just to sharpen everything up, but this is getting all the basic areas in just now. Alright, and bring that over here. Okay, now down to the shape here around his tummy. Basically, it's kind of greyish fur. So I'm going to get this grey gunmetal colour and just get the shadowing around this side. So it's a ball shape, you know, so the light will be catching this area here. So this part here is in shadow, so you get that kind of shape there. But what you also get, a little bit of lines of the fur appearing like that. So you can put those in with the grey pencil as well. Same with that area and this area and the legs too, you know, because they're going to be darker in the middle, but shaded as you go around. Okay, I've done the grey, and I'm now putting some of the yellow ochre through the grey, because that's the kind of feeling you get from looking at pictures of Gizmo. You get that sense of this kind of slightly yellowy colour coming through like that. Okay. Right. Now what I'll have to do now is just sharpen it up with a very dark pencil, and also put in these parts here which are the kind of light brown colour, only a bit darker than that. Okay. Okay, I've beefed up some of these colours around about here now, and I'm just taking a black pencil rather, and just going over some of these lines, sharpening them up, and also remembering to make it look hairy. Okay, so you get these wee bits of hairy curls all the way around here, and you can pick those out as you go around. And that sharpens it up, you see, like that, just a few more like that. And under here, around there, and even a few in there like that. Okay, well, he's a cute little guy, isn't he? I hope he enjoyed that. Oh, his nostrils actually could do with a wee bit of darkening in there. There we go. Excellent, and also, he forgot his eyelashes. Coming up with wee curly eyelashes like that. Adds to the cuteness effect. Like that. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you can join me again for another tutorial. But in the meantime, of course, all the best and happy drawing.